I was gonna say, there he is. He's all dressed. Yay, Hobi!
Yay!
J-Hope. Oh,
He's home.
Oh gosh,
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
he's there.
Hey guys, this is Nisha T here at Living Bangtan 7, and we are all watching our Hobi come home. And look at Jin giving him flowers. Okay, I'm gonna go and put on our volume because my volume is off. I'm so sorry because I was waiting for it to go live. Oh,
all right. Where's the rest of them? Where's RM and his saxophone?
oh my God! Look how sweet! Oh my God!
Ah, he looks great.
Oh, he looks so good!
He's like, where do I put these? They're as big as I am.
Someone take them, please. Oh,
Hey,
he's gonna.
Diana. Nice to see you. Look how sweet he looks. Oh, that's home. You're out, my dear.
Oh, ouch.
Look how sweet.
He looks great.
Oh, he's going to make a statement.
Yes.
아, 그래도 감사 인사를 드려야죠.
That's a lot of microphone.
Oh, it's like pick one.
오, 마이크만. 일단 너무 감사합니다. 건강하게 잘 전역했습니다. 정말 감사합니다. 일단은 이 먼 길 와주신 또 기자님들께 가장 먼저 감사 인사를 드리고 싶습니다. 그리고 또 팬 여러분들 덕분에 진짜 건강하게 그리고 무사하게 잘 마칠 수 있었습니다. 우리 신영
Look at Jin on the ground holding onto the camera.
하고 싶은 이야기는 1년 6개월 군 생활하면서 제가 조교 임무를 수행하다 보니까 정말 여러 가지로 행군을 정말 많이 했는데 그럴 때마다
Well, he said he wanted to
사실
kidnap him. That's part of the pain.
이 시민분들을 굉장히 많이 마주칩니다. 그럴 때마다 정말 항상 이 군 장병들에게 인사를 해주시고 또 응원을 해주시는 시민분들께도 정말 감사하다는 인사를 먼저 드리고 싶습니다. 정말 너무너무 감동이었고 이 뜨거운 이 감정을 어떻게 표현을 해야 될지 모르겠습니다. 그리고 진짜 정말 1년 6개월 동안 느낀 건 정말 나라를 지키기 위해서 정말 많은 국군 장병분들이 이 노고와 이 헌신 정말 이 나라를 위해서 많은 것들을 하고 있으십니다. 그래서 그런 분들께 우리 국민분들께서 좀 뜨거운 관심과 사랑을 해주시면 더욱더 큰 의미가 되지 않을까라는 생각이 듭니다. 기다려주셔서 너무 감사드리고 정말 큰 응원과 성원 그리고 사랑 주셔서 감사합니다. 건강하게 잘 전역했습니다. 감사합니다. 충성!
Oh, look at Steven's coming.
Sunshine is back.
You do it, my darling. You do it. You see.
Oh, that's great.
My babies are home.
That's great.
나가시는 거죠? 마이크 안 밟고 가시겠죠?
Thank you to everyone who's joining us and watching live with us. Oh my God, we made it just in time, guys.
Just in time, we made it. They were right on.
Look at that.
Look at him. He's not letting him go.
Hope
Come on, you're right in my car.
Hope
Yeah,
is
he
home.
wants to in that car. Don't do it, Hobi.
You can almost hear Jin going, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Gracie. Oh my God, Hobi's home. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. hope everyone understands. Like my insides are bursting right now.
Totally.
I think you guys are feeling the same.
So happy. Oh.
Literally, my insides are just like trembling. I don't think that I can express anymore how much love I have for these kids. Like how they make us feel this sense of pure absolute joy and hope. It's like it goes beyond those words. Just seeing the two vans moving, knowing the boys were there. You know? So people showed up, you know, they're not supposed to.
Right.
I told everybody. Be there, though. You know, in my chat for everybody who's waiting over live, I said to them, knowing Hobi was going to. Hey, Maggie, you're supposed to be in the chat with us. I was so sure that Hobi was going to probably. You know, I really thought that Hobi was probably going to, more than likely, once he gets to Hive, that he was going to roll down the window. And if anything, that's an indication he's going to do it, right? I put it in the chat. So I was like, Hobi's going to roll down the window for you people. Be there. This is Hoba. The man, he and JK, oh my God, they always roll down the windows. That's so cool. Sorry, my other phone is what you hear. I forgot to turn down the volume. Oh my gosh, okay. They're still going crazy with pictures.
Yes, they still are.
Oh, wow. I think they're re-showing it, to be honest with you.
That's what it appears, yes.
Yeah. I took it off. Do you want me to put it back again in case we missed something?
No, I think we were right there just in time.
I know I'm squealing right now. Oh my God.
Perfect timing.
We saw our baby come home. He is Hobi. There is nothing about Hobi that changes other than he only gets better. He's like the finest wine of all time. A man ages in perfection.
Can you imagine his relief to finally be finished, even though he did so well and raised in the ranks and took his skills in getting everybody together, but you know he's happy to be done.
Yeah, I think we heard something from Jin recently, because if you remember, the media asked Jin in one of the interviews if he had ever dreamed about going back into the military, and he was like, it's more of like a nightmare. And to be able to say that live when he's done so well.
Yes.
This one was Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Hi, live from Hawaii. Listen, it was much faster because all the boys weren't there this time, and it was I think the boys are probably at Hive. I think this time they wanted to be maybe a little more intimate. The first time they didn't I don't know. What do you think?
Well, that and the fact that they might not have been able to get out.
Yes.
They had vacation the first time.
Jimin and
then the two, but which is why JK and Jimin were both in uniform, because they got to leave for a while and then had to go back to work.
Hi, Mary. Oh my God. So, sorry, guys. Just
I'm
1
hoping
second.
they're at Hive though. You know, they might have said you can have an hour. Go say hi.
Let me take 2 seconds because we jumped straight in because Hobi literally was coming out as we went live early because we didn't want to miss it. And we had a problem because Twitter wouldn't, blah, 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 whatever. So we are living Bangtan 7, also known as BTS Wellness Squad, because we've had a huge metamorphosis since everyone's seen us a few months back. Terry and I we've fully revised the company. We're doing a lot different work now. It's still mental wellness. It's still mental health. We're going in a different STEAM direction. And these live shows are going to be just pure, absolute fun, just pure fun. You know, the ones that we did 45 to 47 shows last year. every single one of those shows was hard hitting. It had some deep introspective conversation and very deep meaning. And Mary knows, Maggie knows, people who, oh my God, Mary, I miss you so much. I am so sorry we haven't been back for you. Mary's been with us like from the beginning. Mary Cruz, Cherie's been with us forever. Oh, I'm so happy. Maggie has also been with us. I'm so happy. There's so many people in here who are regulars. So, but we're back. We're living Bangtan 7, but the more metamorphosis is the BTS Wellness Squad, which is the fun side of us. Pure, absolute fun, which will be how we're named when we're out doing our tours, our events, the big, huge group that we're hosting in June of next year with our wonderful festive tours, our festive dinners, the whole things that we're getting together for that. So that's who we are. We're still living Bangtan 7, protecting BTS and ARMY 24/7. But we're back in a whole different, more fun side of ourselves. Even though we were fun before, right now, Lynn, we've come into a whole different world because we did a year and a half of research and now we are just ready to let loose. So what Lynn had a really good question that she wanted to ask everybody, and I love that question. And she was asking this one. Everybody, let me know. Okay, you guys go back to talking. Go. Sorry, I hate that I interrupted you. Go ahead. So what musical project are you looking forward to?
I'm waiting. There's some speculation that he may be doing a collaboration with Pharrell.
Yes.
So I'm waiting to see that, even though I'm still waiting for Junie to do his thing. And I think it's going to be interesting to see what comes out because JHOPE's style is so different from what Pharrell usually does. So the merging of the two of them is going to be really, really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to see if that collaboration comes.
Do you think it's going to be along which is going to be an interesting thing to say, but do you think it's going to be along the lines of Happy? Because Pharrell did Happy, right? So, there's he did Happy Feet. He's done a lot of really upbeat, very positive work. Yes. And I think that's totally Hobi. That's really, really who Hobi is. So yes. I think maybe we're going to get that kind of vibe.
I think so, because when he did Lollapalooza, you got to remember he brought out all of that other stuff that that we were not really expecting him to bring out. So he put that out, and he was able to show that to ARMY, the side of him that we weren't really familiar with. So I think he might go along with something more fun and exciting with the happy theme. Similar to what Pharrell does.
No, Susan, absolutely. If you had to, Susan, what are you looking forward to with that collaboration with Pharrell? Let me know in the chat. And then Cherie, totally agree. Hoping for a collab with Tinashe. Yeah, actually, that name has come up quite a bit. So I think that's very much a possibility because actually Hobi's talked about that artist in the past. So I love that idea. What are you thinking, Terry? Who are you looking forward to him working with?
Jin. If the truth be told, we have to have our Tusak in the flesh.
Dude, let me tell you something. I and you guys know me because y'all have been with me for a long time, but I've been literally whispering into the ether that Tusak is going to do something in between November and January, that we're actually going to see an event with the two of them. And it's not Jin kidnapping Hobi. I am of the mind that we're going to see, because I was telling Terry today, Jin has about 12 songs of his own. And if he was to do a show with Hobi, easy peasy, because Hobi has Hots that he still hasn't done live, right? And Hots is like 7 or 8. So that's a whole show in and of itself. Yes. So wouldn't that, and then they know what that would mean to us. They really, truly know what it would mean for us to be able to have that type of interaction with them.
See, Sherry wants a Tusak tour also.
A Tusak tour is what literally everybody wants. So that is what we're looking for. So I know it's like a pretty simple question, but I was asking this to be in all honesty. What is it about? What is the excitement? Because you heard us all, that breath that we had to take as he was coming, and you heard us with the squeals. And what is it, do you think, that creates that level of excitement in us when it comes to the boys? And then, of course, with Hobi and that beautiful smile of his. What are you guys thinking?
His positivity, there's so much going on right now. Him coming out and his whole vibe is all about positivity and happiness and fun. Just like Jin, Jin can be serious, but we've heard him say before that, he always tries to keep the other members up, and he tries to be the funny one with the jokes, like with the dad jokes. So JHOPE is kind of the same thing. Always want to be on the upbeat side and keep everybody smiling.
Yeah, 100%. That is what he does. Yep, 100%. But that's not something that they affect. That's not an affect. It is who they are.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about what you think in terms of that impact that Hobi is going to have on the medium, on the market, and on us as ARMY, right? What are you thinking we're going to be seeing? Because the way this was done was so completely different from Jin, right?
Well, Jin is the senior man. He was the first, so I think that played into it as well, because they all had to show their respect to the senior man. The senior hung, they all had to be there to represent him coming out. So I think that played a lot in it as well.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree with you. But it's so crazy because Jin was the one who was there for him right now. Jin looks so cute in that outfit, though.
Oh, yeah. That was a great outfit.
I was like, dude, that outfit was...
Well, that was the Gucci. Those were the Gucci colors that he did on the front of the magazine covers.
Yes.
So
I'm wondering if it was the outfit that he wore. Do you think? Because we never got to see.
Well, that's what I was wondering. But it almost looked like when you look at the covers to the magazines that it was less of. This was really like a suit jacket, and I think the one on the cover of the one magazine was more on the order of like a shirt, not as thick as the jacket. Same color, but not
less tailored.
Yep.
I love this one. I love the concept of him with that outfit. I actually really love the cut of what he was wearing. Not something that he, again, wears that often. So I really love it very much. Okay, so let's say that we could come up with a project for Hobi right now. What do you think it would be? Other than to suck. I mean, that's all I'd say all day long is to suck, but still.
I would like to hear him. He's very underrated as a vocalist. He's one of the main rappers, but he does a lot of those vocals in the background. And also later on in the last few years, he's been coming out more with his own solo lines, in some of their songs, or they've been putting him up front so that you could see that hey, that's Hobi that's singing, so I'd like to see him do a semi ballad or something like that. Not too slow, but something that really shows off his singing voice.
100. Oh yeah. Yeah. I was just talking to Terry about yesterday and my kids. I was saying, Hobi was originally studying to be a vocalist.
Yes.
Of course, dance was there, but what he was looking to be was a singer.
Correct.
And here it was that he ended up rapping where that wasn't actually the thing, but because he's such a lyrical person, I think he had the ability to pretty much do anything.
Yep.
he's actually okay. I could be wrong, so I'm not gonna say something to offend anyone. But do you think that he is absolutely one of the most all-arounders when it comes to Bangtan?
He's pretty close to the top behind JK. I would have to say so.
Yeah.
I would think he's pretty close because he's got the dance, he's got the rap, and he's got the vocals. So yes, I would definitely push him close right behind JK.
I think he falls to the back a little bit because of he's a lot like Yoongi. He works on the production side of things as well, being the dance leader and stuff like that. So he probably doesn't get to, even though he could, but he probably doesn't have like the time or the wherewithal to do a lot of the stuff for himself. He's too busy looking out for everybody else to make sure that they're doing the stuff to make them shine, because that's kind of like who he is.
Yes, he's definitely very busy behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. I'm actually pulling messages from Army from different chats while you guys talk. If you don't mind, I'm going to start putting those up. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
While you're doing that, so that way we have those messages out here. Oh yeah, sure. He's. I don't even know how to explain the word bias anymore. It took me a long time to get Terry to understand the concept of bias wrecker. Because you see, Terry is literally the champion of Hobi from the moment I've met her. And I'm like, so he's your bias. And I don't do bias, by the way. That's not how my world is, because I've been with them forever. And so they've always been just the people I love. I just happen to like two of them and connect to two of them bigger. And I was like, oh, that's bias. Gotcha. So every time I talk, Terry's defending Hobi. They did this to Hobi. They did that to Hobi. And I'm like, okay, let me explain the concept of bias record to you. Because her bias is Jiminy. Monkey. Look at my mom. And so I was like, yeah, I think you really, really, really love Hobi almost as much, if not as much as Jimin, because you really, truly represent him. And look at you, all Hobi right now.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to put 144 songs. Yep. I love that. Susan, is Hobi technically your bias as well? Is he your main member, or is there someone else? No. Hobi's actually in the Kokwa. I always forget what it's called. The Kokwa, the Korean organization for all of the credits.
Oh.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, she's right. They increased his number of credits. OT7. Dionysus. Oh my God, he had a lot to do with the Dionysus background tracks. A lot. Yep. Actually, he and Jin had a lot to do with the Dionysus background tracks. As much as people don't realize that. When in production, they were Komka. Girl, I'm telling you, my brain was going. I was losing my brain. Komka, his number of credits has gone up.
Yes.
His DNA demo, 100,000%. So I think there's going to be more as things spin out with the change with the contracts. I think as those changes coming, I have a feeling we're going to see things a little bit different in terms of credits, etc. Yeah, very much. So So what is your absolute favorite Hobi track, and why is it your favorite? Because I'm believing Hobi's going to find this, because you know Hobi by now. You know he's going to be all over the world looking to see what Army has done for today. So I'm like, let's tell him how we feel right now. What is your favorite track, and why is it your favorite track?
Woo. I hate when anyone asks me what's my favorite anything.
I know, because you can't.
It's just almost impossible to pin down.
Yeah, it's like, what time of the day is it? What kind of mood am I in?
Right.
I mean,
love
because
it.
you do the whole Lollapalooza scene, and that's so different from, it's like you have to be in a mood
Yep.
to do that.
Yep.
This mood. You see
Yeah.
this mood?
Well, and then there's, let's not forget New Year's, where he did that himself, the New Year's Eve, with that
Mhm.
gorgeous hat. He was so extra
love that.
adorable.
Yeah.
He's sexy and adorable at the same time. I've never really paid much of attention to that distinction between the two, because it doesn't really bother me or faze me, or it's not something I think about a lot. But I realized with all 7 of our boys, they have the ability to be very sexy, but at the same time, there's this adorableness. Like, this is a gorgeous photo of him, and the way that he's standing, it's extremely, svelte, very sexy. But look at the face. He has to add his beautiful panache of
It's always got to be that pout.
that
I have
pout of
so many.
cuteness.
I have so many pictures of that pout. Every hairstyle, every picture.
Yeah. And you question that he's your bias too. Okay. Yeah, I swear I see more of Hobi from you than I do Jimin. So I'm like, okay. Cherie said ego, because it's so upbeat and I can really
Yeah, see, I really like that one too.
Yeah,
and the way that he moves in that one.
Yeah.
He's just all swing.
Are you talking about when he was on the stage, or are you talking about Terry when he was in the music video?
Well, when he was on the stage with the car, when they had to perform with no audience, that one, I think I like that one the best.
Okay. Now, he did chicken noodle soup on that one. When they all did it with him, and Jin made up his own lyrics, basically. He's like, pop in, pop in, pop in, pop.
Yeah. Had a whole nother thing going on.
He was like, I'm my own person. I'm doing my own thing. Gotcha. Okay. I am a huge, okay, I'm going to put this up for you. So Susan said, I think you will see a lot more BTS collaborations with artists from other countries. Yes, totally there. Since Bangtan Universe, if you remember the soundtrack, those are artists from across the globe. And they've been very good about being able to bring in other sounds to complement, Korean cultural sounds, and of course the regular hip hop sounds. I agree here. And I really hope we see that. Partly because they can do it with how well they are known and accepted, and partly because Hive wants to build their international. No, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
But these 7 boys can do anything. So I think that they can work with pretty much any star that's out there.
Absolutely.
100%. Thank you for that. I appreciate that comment. Okay, and then our other question, because I'm trying to upload. I'm trying to find my other question because I put it up here and now I can't find it. If you had to choose, and I don't do this favorite song thing, I just did it for the fun of seeing what would come to your mind. If you had to choose a song of Hobi's to say that it really had a very strong influence, I think, on your wellness factor. You know how every day, most of ARMY finds a way for one of the boys' songs really has a strong impact on us on that day, right? Or maybe it's 5 songs have a really strong impact. If you had to say that for Hobi, which song do you think has had that type of impact for you?
Equal Sign and Mama.
And do you mind sharing?
Equal Sign, you have to look about what he's singing about. And that's what's happening right now. It's happening, even though he wrote the song some time ago. Everybody's just gotta come together, and just there's no difference, and just accept and absorb and understand all the differences that make up all the individuals. you know. And with Mama, I mean, of course, you know, that homage to your mom is, you could just, there's not a whole lot you can say about that. You know, that was just and when he performed it with the chorus, and it was just fabulous.
Oh my gosh.
That was great.
I was just listening to Mama last night again. The words, really deeply listening to the way that he phrased those lines. That phraseology of Mama is very specific. It's not like, hey, Mom, blah, blah, blah. No. He, right. Oh, you can talk more on it. Go ahead, Lynn.
No, go ahead. You just listen to it, so it's fresher in your mind. It's been since I listened.
The way he phrased it is, you know how you and I know double entendre, right? And in music and in lyricism, we do double entendre a lot to do the rolling of the lyrical expression. So in music, right, we use it. And his mom was the yep. In music, we use the concept of that to be able to take a rolling message, a message with the meaning, and we put it into a compact, in a sense. It's almost like a time capsule. What we're saying today and what we expect it to mean later, and oftentimes they roll in together. And so with Mama, what for me he did was he took the concept of the kid who was 12 years old, the kid who was 17-year-old, and then the boy who was 25, 26 when he was older, and he actually did a time capsule print of what she meant in that time span,
portion of the life,
in each portion of his life. And he's giving that meaning, but it's meaning 3 different things. It wasn't just double, it literally carries forward in that entire span of time. That is Hobi. That's Hobi, and that's Namjoon. The two of them have the ability to just create in my brain, as weird as it sounds, to create a time capsule, to encapsulate periods of time in their phrasing. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes. I mean, it's easier if you know a little bit about music, but I think anyone can understand that concept of taking a portion of different ideas and concepts and, you know, making it like a little ball inside the song. And then rolling the ball to the next concept, and then rolling into the next concept. So yes, I think everybody can understand that aspect.
Yeah, that's the beauty of them. The thing is even JK's Begin was like that. Begin had this beautiful flow of emotional connection between him and the 7 boys. It was such an intimate song that to this day, Begin has remained in my top songs, because of the depth of what it means to me. And because it's just so personal, just such an intimate thing to me. I think Ego gave me that. Mama gives me that. But for me, I agree with you. Equal Sign, I played it forever. Future had a very strong influence. But if you think about what if, it had such an impact on him that he put it in 2 albums.
Yes. And the intensity of the song as he's singing, you know, what if, you know, I had no home, you know, he's just posing the question to you and asking you, what would it be like if that were the case, you know? That's an intense rhythmic
expression or phrase. So all 3 of our rap line are brilliantly aware of how to use rhythmic phrasing to be able to capture and create melody that almost goes out like just these waves of connection, right?
And 3 separate styles, totally separate.
Totally separate styles, and somehow or the other they managed to be able to express something so similar. I mean, when you're in the music world, I have it's been a long time since I've been able to express music. I really wish I could, but I think that hold on, I was actually trying to, because someone sent me a video they wanted us to play, so I was trying to grab it. So I think listening to Bangtan is about it's an amazing, absolutely, is 100% about listening to an expression of self. It's not something that's a light messaging. Even if it's a light messaging, somewhere built into that, like Super Tuna, there's something more. There's something more crux to it. There's something that has more purpose to it.
Yep.
Their music is purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how do you take a song like Super Tuna and have it literally have this viral impact? You know? How? Because with Jin creating this song, it was more about the expression of joy.
Yes.
Just loving something
and
so
fun.
much. And fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. And he's letting the world know, yeah, I may be a superstar. Maybe this singer who sings this, you know, these songs like Epiphany, Awake, Abyss, the things you've learned to know from me and the astronaut, but also understand I am a human, and I want you to understand the fun side of the world too.
Yep.
And that's beautiful. So I'm not sure. Hi, how are you? Not sure what the message is. So I am looking forward to Hobi doing more work with Jin. I actually agree with you on that. We haven't seen a lot of work from Hobi with Jimin either. To be honest with you, we haven't. It's nothing independent. What would it look like to have a Hobi, Jin, and Jimin collab? That unit would be something, wouldn't it?
With one guy struggling to sing of the high parts.
Can you imagine?
Just like JK cussing them out. You two, it's your fault. That would have to be Hobi too.
Since you brought that up, what do you think that part of their comeback we might see Jimin in his natural voice?
Oh gosh, do I hope so.
Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm. I have been like, Terry can tell you, all I ever say is, please give me his natural voice, please.
Because when he speaks, it's just, you're like, wait a minute. Was that Jimin that just said that? Yeah. His natural voice is so tonal and so sexy, you know?
He has a beautiful guttural vibrant vibration. The vibrato is natural. So I'm like, why are we not getting it? I know he wanted to explore his voice, so we got to do that now for 2 albums. But what I really, really, really want him to do, that's why Lie sits here. And it will always sit here, because Lie is pure magic, man. That is one magical piece of work.
Yep.
That voice was, oh my God. That voice, I think that's what made me fall in love. Like, Wings is my album. Everyone knows that, who's ever been on that show. Wings is almost my beginning and end when it comes to them. So Sherry said we should get a 94 line, and I agree. You're talking about just the 94 lines, only the 2 of them. And Hobi taking lead. Let me tell you, Hobi and Namjoon have very complementary voices. Because if you think about Fix Me, and how the tones
fix
they
you?
Fix you, yeah. I'm telling you, I'm backwards.
But we can fix you too. It's no problem.
Hobi's live.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. He just had to get back in the house.
Okay, he's on.
I don't see that they didn't drop anything though.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't even think he's there yet.
Because I was just going to say, how long does it take them to get back there?
Mera naam Nisha hai. Ken, thank you. Aw, are you India Army, my dear? This one? It's she wrote it in Hindi. One of them. Yeah, Lie is everything. No. Oh, okay. I don't see it live either. Where would he be?
Yeah, because it's not live. He's not on Weavers.
Interesting. Okay, so I was waiting for my friend who's literally there because they sent us pictures from outside because they're outside, remember? Let me ask them if they were able to share those pictures for me. Hold on. I lost you, Gracie. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to chat with me. So I was supposed to be there. Oh yeah, he's not here. He's not live. Okay. I thought someone had said that he was live, but live mean.
But maybe they were saying they were hoping he would be. Because if you look, it says JHOPE and then it smiles and then there's like 3 emojis and then live. So maybe that's a wish on their part.
Oh, okay. Then it is a wish. I'm hoping we get it soon. I was hoping that's why we're kind of trying to stretch to see if he'll come on while we're here. I wonder if I could. Well, I can't play it though because here they don't allow us to screen share. But so welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And happy to see you because I think it's your first time with us. And it's also Lynn. So Lynn, if you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, because we literally ran straight in, so we didn't have a chance to.
Well, my name's Lynn Watson. I'm a 50 Army. And that's a challenge in itself, being an older Army, but I love it. And I've been Army since about 2018. So I didn't have the pleasure right from the beginning, but I've done a lot of catching up since then. My 9 to 5 paying the mortgage, I work for the federal government. But my real life is I'm a musician. I've been a musician since I was knee high to a grasshopper. And I went to school for music. I went to the High School of Music and Art, which is a school that did the movie Fame. Mm-hmm. So, music has been with me from the very beginning. I've performed all over the world. I performed in Japan. I performed in the Bahamas. I played steel pan in Trinidad.
I'm from Trinidad. At least I was born in Trinidad.
Yeah, I played with the Trinidad Invaders back in 1994. Had a steel pan band with teaching kids for a while.
What? Boy, we really crossed paths a lot and we never met. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Music and diversity is what I'm all about. Linguistics, I'm studying Korean now, did Japan, I speak French, so I'm all about cultural aspirations and bringing it in. My music is what my job feeds the mortgage and the music feeds my soul.
No joke, I'm telling you.
That's how I see it.
So you that's amazing.
Go ahead.
You go. Keep going. I was just saying I'm showing my boys.
Oh, okay. I have an entertainment company. I have a band. The name of my band is Positive Energy. That's the name of my band. And I've been doing that for about 20 years, performing all over. I've beat BTS into the heads of my musicians. And so we do a couple of their songs. I'm getting ready to record Epiphany.
Jin's Epiphany?
Yeah. It just touches me. It was a toss up between that and Awake. But when it came down to it, Epiphany is it for me. I'm completely down the rabbit hole. I'm not even holding on and trying to slow down. I'm just going down. I'm fortunate to be on a lot of different pages. I've met so many great people. Oh my gosh, like you guys, and I'm fully vested in, all the different things that I do with Bangtan. It's weird to me because, when I was younger, I loved the music. I had the posters on my wall and, all the different musicians from back then. But It's just something about these 7 men
Yep.
that is completely inexplicable. And when I sit and try and work it through my brain, it just doesn't even make sense. So I said, we're not even going to try and think about it. You know, their music, their lyricism, their individuality, their humbleness.
Mm-hmm.
It is unlike any kind of artist that I have ever, interacted with here in the US. And it's just a magical situation. I can't even, it gets me all verklempt.
Very verklempt. I was going to say, you watch, you're going to say exactly the word I would say, which is verklempt.
Yes,
Did you notice that the Army in our group are all in our age cohort? Because I'm 50, blah, 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 too. So going on almost the other one. So
yeah,
it's
it's a different feel when you're an older Army, but we still fangirl just like the younger ones, This year
100%.
was fortunate enough to be picked as a vocal coach for the Global Army Song Project. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I saw that.
Yeah, so we just wrapped up putting all the vocalists together. That was just tremendous. I had wanted to be a vocalist, but I said, let me put in for administration. And then they came up with a new position, vocal coach, which they didn't have before. So I was one of the vocal coaches, which is just fabulous. The song is going to come out on the 24th. It's great. It's different Army from all over the world singing a line in their native language.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm going to be, putting it out there and reminding everybody. But when it comes out, I hope everyone listens, because we just had a blast working with all the different Army from all over the world. It's incredible. The different languages, I could just listen to it over and over and over and over.
I will chat with you because we have our own song project as well.
Nice.
And we have the few people in the team who are singers, and we're just trying to pull the pieces of it together. So we had already talked about starting it, doing it since last year.
Mm-hmm.
Life has been crazy. So
yes, life is life. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me. As I said, music is my life. I was fortunate enough to go to the PTD concerts in LA and Vegas, and I flew in and flew out. I had to be there. I was fortunate enough to get good seats, and the experience of being in a concert is something that every person has to experience, because it's just a magical experience. And I hope all of the Army that are out there listening to us, they get a chance to make it out in 2025, because it's definitely an experience that you have to feel.
Every person who goes, whether they're a musician, music producer, whether they're jaded in the music industry, when they go to a BTS Army experience, which is what I call it,
yes,
they are changed and transformed, because they said you've never experienced anything like it in your life, and it's the truth.
Yes.
So here's a picture outside Iive, as you can see. That's Army lining up, waiting for him to come.
Mm-hmm.
That's right now. And then this is my friend. They're outside right now.
So
he's going to see it. So I'm so happy about that.
Sunshine.
And then we have a video clip. So I'm going to put that on for you guys real quick, okay? Not watch the whole thing, but in the end of it, she was bringing us around the back to where they're standing. So she's trying to get us a live video, the video feed now.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so proud of the work that you're doing. I saw that you'd been chosen. It's just insanely beautiful. And to know the boys, because the boys are going to hear your words, because that's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
I went to Korea last year too. That was definitely a trip of a lifetime. You know, I want to go back. I was going to go back next year, but I'm gearing up for the comeback, so I'm going to wait. You know, I want to be ready here in the U.S. to do that, but Korea is definitely some place that everyone should put on their bucket lists. It's just fabulous. It was just fabulous. You know, it's the people there were great. You know, I didn't have any problem. You know, I had my little Papa Go translator.
Oh my God, Google Translate Papa Go. It's his life.
Oh my gosh. But it was just great. Went and saw, we walked in their footsteps. You know, it was just, I went over to Busan. It's just being there in the places where you know that they were and that they've seen. It's just really, really amazing. Really, really amazing. But yeah, so, you know, music for me, it's all about music. And I've started to really get analytical with a lot of the songs, because the songs, we listen and we have fun with the songs, but those songs, everything that they do is calculated.
You should really look at our shows. Our shows are actually about that.
Yeah.
So fully, completely, 100%.
It's deep. And a lot of people, you know, we're singing along and having a good time with the songs, but everything they do, you know, Bang PD is a genius in the aspect of putting these 7 people together and marketing them, changing them over from just rap. He saw the bigger vision. He says, oh no, we got to do more than just rap. And bringing out their individualisms to make it work as a cohesive unit. Just incredible.
I physically say all the time that the man who understood that Jin was an integral part of this team, when Jin literally had no technically musical talents, but somehow he just knew that this boy somehow surpassed all 50 of the other people, 70 of the other people, because he had something. And there was this something that he had to bring to it. And to be able to understand, it's like writing a book. It's like writing a play. It's like writing a musical. Everything has to fall in the perfect place. It's like that perfect storm. And he realized that these 7 fit together in a perfect storm, even though it didn't always look like that who was going to be there. But I agree 1,000%. Terry, you know, you and I haven't done a live since we came back from our June trip. Wow. And it was Terry's first trip to Korea in June.
Nice.
We should.
And I'm going back this June and probably the following.
Nice.
So we're bringing.
That's what I said when I got, because I had switched jobs, and the first thing I said was, I'm taking 3 weeks off in June.
Yep.
And then when I got back this year, I said, next year it's a month. So if you have a problem with that, I'll quit now and find something else. So.
Yeah, I hope to be retired. So it won't be an issue for me.
I'm still working in medicine. I work in medicine full time, so that's what I do. And normally when I'm locums, I get the grace of being able to take off 2 and 3 months out of a year. This year it's going to be a little bit different because I'm working. Look at that face.
That's nice.
That was the card from Hobi Insight back in the day. From my last set of the trips from when we were there in 2022. Isn't he beautiful? Gosh. But we are, I'm really excited. Sherry, Grace, a few other people in here are actually going to be going with us in June, but we're putting together. So it's a much different, so this is an official announcement because we haven't talked about this whatsoever. And there's not a lot of people on right now, but so the BTS Wellness Squad is a group. We call it Bangtan NSK, and it's basically about it's a wellness model. It's bringing everyone to South Korea, but it's about not just looking at the history of BTS. It's the history, the culture, and the integral nature of their work as it relates to the culture, the music, and our dynamic as ARMY. It's a much bigger concept. So our tours, which we've been creating, and we're working with 2 tour operators, official tour operators, because you have to do everything officially, otherwise you get shut down, because they've done it to other people already. We're working with official tour operators to create very specific tours that actually, where we have written the narratives for the self-care aspects of those tours, the mental health and the emotional wellness aspects of those tours. So it's a little different. And ARMY gets to do a little bit of self-care tools on each of those tours. So something that has to do with their wellness. So we have the tours, then we actually have our own a dinner. The way that we're doing the dinner is this beautiful celebration of the boys, us together, right, just completely immersed. And then we have we have so many things arranged. The way that we're arranging how we're staying together, how we're traveling together, of course, going Busan, etc. But you know, they're all there for a specific amount of time. So we're helping to be able to help them to cultivate, but then have their free time, because it's not just BTS. This is a whole entire experience. So I cannot wait, because we're going to go live on Facebook pretty soon. So anyone who's interested in moving forward and being part of our events and our trips, you'll be able to jump in there and follow and choose one of the trips to be able to join. Right. Our June trip has about 47 people. I think we're 47. I have to go back and look. Mary, you need to join us. Cherie is going. Terry's going. Gracie's going. Okay. Yeah, Mary, you need to join us on this one. Come on. Okay, you coming? Woohoo! I need to add you to the chat so you could come with us. Yeah, we started working on it literally from last June, because if we didn't, we were not going to be able to secure accommodations and all that good stuff. Korea aghaya hai aadhe se zyada log live chal rahi hai. Okay, hold on. I love that she's writing it in Hindi and I'm trying to interpret it for you. Not yet. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying because she if you notice because she doesn't give us our ARMY Queen is writing in Hindi. So I'm trying to help out by are you coming with us? And Mary, if you're coming, message me, because we will put you in that chat immediately. We actually have at least 3 groups that are coming with their family members, and we have a couple younger kids. So it would be fantastic. It would probably be, oh, Deepika, how are you? Good to meet you. There she is. I could just call you Queen, because we're all queens in the BTS ARMY universe, aren't we? But yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, Mary, definitely message and look for the Facebook page, which is coming soon. And we'll kind of help you catch up with. We are 4 months in and we do monthly meetings, and those meetups are so much fun. We just have the best time chatting, and just, if you just want to join it for the fun of it, just to have those conversations. Oh no, we're not women only. As a matter of fact, we have quite a few young, not even young. We actually have 2 gentlemen coming who are in their 50s.
Nice.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh my God. So that's going to be amazing. And then we have family members with their sons who are teens and 20s who are coming. So it's a very, we're doing a very inclusive, very inclusive. So, and then we're also from all over the world. That's the other part of it. So there's multiple languages being spoken, and we have multiple cultures being represented as we do these tours. So very exciting. All right, guys. Hobi did not go live. We were hoping that he would go live while we were here, but he didn't. Now, tomorrow, we're going to be setting up to do another live as well. If anyone wants to join us or jump on, you're absolutely welcome. Terry, I'm not sure if you're available because I think you have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I work, let's see, but is it at 9, which is 8 my time? I would probably just be getting in from work.
So if anyone, yeah, please, you guys, keep up with us. Find us tomorrow. Tomorrow's chat's going to be a little bit different. Tomorrow is more going to be, because by then we should have gotten Hobi's live. Hobi and Jin is what I'm hoping. Okay, sent, Mary. And then we're going to chat about that. And then we're going to hopefully have some announcement, right? Something. I'll say, Terry, I can't believe that we're here. We don't have an announcement about anything from him other than in 4 weeks we're getting Jin.
Well, I know, and nothing's dropping either. Usually when we do these, somebody's doing something.
Something drops while we're on the show. It's kind of a thing.
The one time JK fell asleep, so we watched him semi-snore for a bit. And another time Yoongi started doing something right in the middle of, we mentioned his name, and all of a sudden there he is.
Yeah, we were talking about Yoongi Boom. He comes on. We're like, okay, this is good. They're hearing my voice somewhere, and they know we're talking about them. So.
That's fun.
So we are, we've actually, for as long as we've been on here, just for anyone who's new, we actually are, thank goodness, we have been approved by Iive. So our shows are all Iive. We got the stamp. So we know that they've looked at what we've done. They're approved of things that we've done. And thankfully, only one show has ever come down, and that's because we didn't know better at the time because we were at the brand new. So, but since then, they've been fantastic with us about everything that we've done. We really respect what the rules and oh, maybe it is. Thank you so much for being here, Susan. Hope to see you again. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. But okay. I'm not usually this all over the place because we're kind of having an open chat. So so I'm excited about what we're going to be doing. I'm excited about the changes that we're bringing, the BTS Wellness Squad side of the world that we have. And I'm so happy to have met you.
Yes, likewise. This is good collaboration.
It is going to be amazing. I think it's kind of meant to be because just so everyone knows, we grew up in the same place. We went to the same college. We studied the same 2 things. We're both do psychology, positive psychology, because that's actually what our work is in. We're both musicians. I didn't make it my living. Science is my living. But, you know, here we are connecting through music from our boys, something that resonates harmonically inside of our souls and our spirits.
Yes.
And that's just synchronicity. And that's why ARMY is as big as we are.
Yes. Because
there's a harmonic synchronicity to us and with them.
Yes.
So, all right, love, you guys want to say, give a quick bye-bye? Oh, Hobi did. He opened the window, I think.
All right.
Oh my God, the picture of Jin. Look at him. Look at him.
That's so cool.
Look at him.
I loved watching him bat the bugs away, though.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
What the heck?
I have to say, the richest people in the world, and anybody could have been holding that damn mic but
and
no.
He's squatting down.
He's squatting down on the ground.
Humble.
Up. Jin plans to hold a special event to welcome home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then official. So that did get put out.
Yes.
This man is so crazy. Look at him. Look at your sweet face. Look at face. That's going to be my screensaver. That and Jin's squatting.
Right.
That's the other thing. And I'll say this again. It's the humility.
Yes. Absolutely.
Tusak and their humility is just and it's all 7, right?
All of them, without a shadow of a doubt.
Every bit of who they are. Just look at them. Look at these two. Look at that face. Look at those sweet babies. I can't wait. Seriously, can't wait. I have the video ready to go, so I'll put it up in a little bit on our chat, guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna sign off for the night, and
it was a pleasure. Thank you for welcoming me as your guest. I appreciate it. Hope I will definitely be back.
So yes, I think he was trying to kidnap him. You saw him trying to put him in the van. He was like, huh?
He was trying to put him in his van.
And Hobi's like, but I have to go in this van. And he's like, but come on, just come in this van.
Yeah.
Like he didn't trust they'll both wind up at the same place. So
yeah. So cool.
That's so hilarious. Oh my God. To be honest with you, they're whatever they're doing now, it has to do with the boys. So whatever the delay is,
getting together.
It's because the 7 of them have to find a way to be together. And I couldn't imagine it being differently. If it was differently than that, I'd be in shock, to be honest with you. So Jin had to get Hobi a bouquet as big as he had. Of course he did. And then Jin takes the bouquet when he gets into the on our live, and he's like, boop, throws it away. Like, my irreverent man. That man, oh my God. Oh my God. So that's the question I have for y'all. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about this. Why do you think Hobi was given the title Our Sunshine? We all know, but I want to know why you think so. And how does he live up to that title? Because everyone has all 7 have a very specific moniker, and there's reasons for why they have them. And so it's personality, it's character, it's so much more than that. So I've been, Lynn, I've been Army since 2014. So early 2014.
Nice.
Very lucky. I was able to start with them since Danger.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh. Rookie King era. Rookie King era and American Horror Story. Okay. Yeah. I know it's hustle. I'm just kidding.
It was so mean to JK though. And that has surfaced again, and it's on. I've probably seen it like 5 times under 5 different people.
Yeah.
See how he almost cried? He's trying so hard not to cry.
Yeah. That was heartbreaking.
That was rude. Just beyond rude.
Yeah.
No words for that.
I guess toughen him up. Let him, All right, ladies.
Okay, we're going to run. And yes, I think we're going to get an OT7 picture. It's just a matter of where they are when they do it. If the boys are at Hive, I'd be surprised because remember, they couldn't all get out today.
Yes.
So who knows? But okay, my friends, thank you so much. Borahay love from the LB7 family, Renisha and Terry. And we will see you tomorrow. I'll put up the link so y'all can get on and we'll chat. And hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more news and we'll know what's going on. And I can't wait. And I love all of you. And thank you so much for being on this show. Oh, man, y'all made it so happy and so beautiful by just being on here and all the interactions. So bye, guys. Love everyone. Bye.